Well, anyone that said that bathrooms on cruise ships are like small cupboards haven't been on this ship. This is Hello, welcome to Grand Suite 10231 on Sun Princess. Now, as you've seen in the previous little montage there of what it looks like during the day, we thought we'd do this tour at night. We've also been on this cruise for 6 days, so you're going to see the cabin, what it looks like when it's lived in. So you start off with this beautiful entrance, which is that marble, Glenn?
I would think so.
Is it fake marble? And obviously this is the bathroom. This is actually just the toilet through here. I'll show you this in a bit, but then it goes all the way through to the main bathroom. One thing that this cabin has is a lot of space, and I'll write the square footage just there, because I really don't know what it is off the top of my head. And it has some beautiful, really colourful, striking artwork, which again helps to really bring life to what is otherwise quite a muted colour scheme. Coming into the main living area, now it has been sectioned off. Behind this wall we have the bedroom. I say this wall's more of a section divider. Again, artwork. These are fresh flowers. They're none of that silk rubbish. These are fresh flowers. They're delivered to you on embarkation day. Obviously we have a nice desk here with a very well lit mirror. Lots of storage in these drawers here. There's only one European plug, but plenty of USB plugs. One thing I did notice is the USB-Cs, some of them don't seem to charge, but some do. So it was a little bit hit and miss. I don't know if that's an issue that they're aware of. Beside the bed, for example, the USB-C doesn't charge, but the A is fine. Again, lots of storage, loads of drawers. This is the hairdryer you get. Now, if you've ever been to a dry bar, do you know what a dry bar is, Glenn? A dry bar is like where ladies go to get their hair blow dried before a night out. So it looks the best it is, and these are the hair dryers. Can attest, I don't have a lot of hair, but it's a very good hair dryer. Now in this cabin, you get water delivered every single day. There's also a mini fridge, which we'll get to in a bit. Now moving through to this area, there is a huge 55-inch TV. All the movies on this television are free, as well as TV shows, so there's no additional charge, and the streaming quality is great. You can't get Netflix and things like that. If you can, I don't know how, but if you could, and on your sailing, let us know in the comments below. That'd be really helpful to other people. You also get a small Bose speaker here, which is good for Bluetoothing from your phone. Don't play it too loud, you'll probably end up upsetting the neighbors. This is a sofa bed, and the only way I can say that is because it's quite firm. I have napped on this bed a few times, and it's actually quite comfortable. Again, loads more storage, huge empty cupboard here. We have loads of additional wine glasses, champagne flutes and tumblers, and coffee cups if you need it. It's really lovely space, obviously. Then going onto the balcony, which you can't see.
This door actually leads into the, I guess, what is the dining area for the cabin. Ant and I have had a bit of a laugh as this area actually reminds me of a caravan kind of dining area. The table is very kind of, yeah. Yeah, very unusual. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't really go with the rest of the room. It's nice to have the space though, particularly if you have room service and the weather means you can't eat out on the balcony. You have this as an alternative. Being in a suite, you get a one-time minibar setup, which consists of a few mixed cocktails in cans, some soft drinks, and I think a couple of beers. I can say that it will be full when you first arrive, but it doesn't get replenished once you start consuming from it. Over to the main event, so the main bedroom. Above us, above the bed, there is what can only be described as like a UFO saucer kind of size bedroom light, which is a bit too much. It might look kind of grand, but it's in everyday use, it's a little bit over the top. Luckily, there are some over the bed lamps, and you also have some maneuverable spots if you're reading. Again, a problem with one of these is we've noticed, because they kind of switch off when you push in, if they don't push in all the way, they kind of stay on a little bit. And we found with one of them that even during the night, you're getting some light emitted from it. So you might want to kind of make sure that those are pushed in all the way to make sure you're not being woken up at night. Talking about being woken up at night, have a look down here. Now, not at those slippers, but at the light that's coming out from under the bedside cabinet. So these are on triggers, on sensors. And what happens is, as soon as you go anywhere near the sides of the bed, the under cabinet lights come on, and they stay on for about 30 seconds. Now you can imagine in the middle of the night, when everything's lovely and dark, you decide to go to the bathroom, and as soon as you step out of bed, the light comes on, which could disturb your partner. There is a way around that. People have been showing you how to rig a kind of a sensor cover using opaque tape. We haven't done it because neither of us are particularly light sleepers, but if you are, it could be something that you'd want to consider.
Princess bedding is famous for being the most comfortable bedding at sea. It is absolutely amazing. I have to say it's very, very soft. You do get a pillow menu as well. If you like a firmer bed, you'll need to speak to your cabin attendant about probably a topper or something, but it's very, very, very soft and it's very comfortable. And when I say it's comfortable, one of the reasons for that is it's thick as well. It's light, but it is very, very thick as bedding goes. But Princess bedding, it's world famous for the right reasons. Again, on this side, you'll see there's another TV, which is the same, exactly the same TV as what you see in the main lounge area. Again, use it to check your account and things like that. Chargers, there's a US one, and again, USB Type A and a Type C, but the Type C is a bit dodgy, and the same on either side. And obviously there's the phone there. Let's go and look at the storage. Now, one of the best things about being in a suite of this side is there is ample storage for a family, essentially. Let's just turn this on. Okay, so as you can see in here, there is plenty of rack space, lots of drawers for different clothes. A safe, obviously it's not big enough for a laptop, unless it's a netbook. Do you remember netbooks? And tons of shelving. Now, for us making YouTube content, you can see we have a lot of technology and bits and pieces here. So it is this kind of storage. I guess one of the things, if you were to say a complaint, is it's all open. There is this door here though, so you can shut the whole area off, and you might want to do that, and I'll tell you for why. The bathroom here, much like under the cupboards here, when you walk through here and there's a sensor, the same sensors exist in the bathroom. So if someone goes into the bathroom and they turn on, or it just catches some movement, the light is going to leak through anyway. So you just want to make sure you close the doors if you are sensitive to that at night. Well, anyone that said that bathrooms on cruise ships are like small cupboards haven't been on this ship. This is pretty substantial in space. There is a full-size bath here. Neither of us have actually used this bath, but again, lovely soft towels. You can get as many or as few as you want. You just have to ask your cabin attendant. He leaves us with 4 every day, and obviously a floor mat. And yeah, decent sized bath. It's also decent depth as well, which is good. I know that on some cruise ships they have slightly shorter baths, not this one. And of course, loads of space here. I would say if you get a laundry basket, that's what it's missing. It's missing a laundry basket there. The shower is dry, so I can stand in here. The shower is, I'm 6'2". It is not a rain shower, you'll notice. It's, but the pressure on this shower is really, really fierce. You do not need to turn it very high. And also the heat from it as well, only by going to the first dot there, it's very hot. So, I mean, it's a quality shower. The actual, what's the word I'm looking for, Glenn?
Amenities?
Yeah, so the actual amenities, I don't, if they're premium, I can't tell the difference between the hand wash in the public loos and those. It all looks the same to me. But again, plenty of space, and this lip here, down here, this lip, honestly, is just a godsend, because if the ship is moving, you're not going to get any water moving into the main area of the bathroom. It is wonderful, genuinely a wonderful, wonderful bathroom. One of the other things around this is obviously this space here. Now, what you don't seem to have are drawers or storage to put things away in. Obviously, you can put stuff in here if you want to, but this is ample enough for all of our bits and pieces and deodorants and whatnot. So there's plenty of space on here, but again, a negative. And I guess a missed opportunity with all the space on this side is to have some sort of storage units for you to be able to put toiletries away should you need to. The most important area of any bathroom is the toilet, and it's got 2 doors. This is quite good because you can have that privacy if someone's using the shower as well. And again, On this side, there's a decent sink and a mirror that all lights up. And again, on the floor, you've got sensors. So the sensors on the floor at night are gonna annoy you if you're a light sleeper. So what I would suggest is making sure that you always have that door closed at night. Again, cruise ship bathrooms, if you're a new cruiser, they're quite loud. So what I would suggest is go to the bathroom before everyone's asleep, I guess. So all in all, Glenn, what's your thoughts on this cabin?
It is big, beige, and beautiful.
Okay, so that's Glenn's detailed. He seems to have a lot of opinions about Princess, and you're going to see them in the videos that are in this series. So make sure you subscribed if you're not already. It's completely free. We don't have a Patreon or anything like that. Just hit the subscribe button. That's all we ask. Support us by watching our content. And we have a lot of opinions on Sun Princess, and we don't agree on nearly any of them.
There's a surprise.
I think we are completely agreed on it is one thing, and that this is one of the most outstanding cabins we have ever stayed in.
Other than the location.
Other than the location.
I have nothing but good things to say about this cabin.
Yeah, the cabin is sensational. Absolutely brilliant. Cabin 10231. It is forward, but I can tell you now, haven't felt a lot of movement on this, even though it is a forward cabin, which surprised us. But because we would normally say, let's go stay midship. But yeah, it's the stabilizers on this ship are working overtime. And yeah, absolutely beautiful cabin. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Say goodbye, Glenn.
Goodbye, Glenn.